Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of My Monday Mission. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. If this is your first time here and you don't know me yet, hi, my name is Jane Carla. I am a professional dancer for 15 years now. I'm originally from the Philippines and I'm currently living and working here in London. And I also run an online business alongside my full time job. So, welcome everyone. Feel free to leave a comment where you're watching it from. Just say hi to me, and I would love to interact and get to know everybody who's going to watch this live and also the replay as well. So, for today's episode, I decided to try something different, something new. So, this is my first solo episode. And instead of me sitting down with another successful entrepreneur, which I've been doing for the past few weeks now, I decided to take this moment to really reflect on the past interviews that I have done. I've currently done a total of 10 interviews over the past 2 months, and I have learned a lot. I have grown a lot. I've been inspired so much by all these successful entrepreneurs. And today I want to share with you everything that I've learned in the hopes that I can also inspire someone out there, inspire maybe one or two aspiring entrepreneurs or anyone who's just willing or looking to grow and be inspired and be motivated to take action and to really invest in themselves. So today you just have me for the next 30 or 45 minutes. So sit down, relax, grab a cup of coffee, or if you are watching from somewhere where it's morning there, or maybe lay down on your couch and relax with me, or if it's nighttime where you're watching it from, watch before you go to sleep. You might learn a thing or two. So, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, I hope you guys learned something from this episode and just relax with me, have a chat. And again, feel free to leave any thoughts that you have in the comments and or where you're watching it from. But before all of that, before I share all the lessons that I've learned from the past interviews that I've done, as promised, I want to give you some business updates, things that are happening on my business for the past 2 months, how it's grown, how it's changed, and how it's impacted my life for the past 2 months. So, 2 months ago, I really decided to take massive action and full focus towards my business. Although I know for a fact that I've been learning a lot and growing through this business. I started this business a year and a half ago, and I know for a fact that I've really put effort and focus into learning and growing my business. I also know that the effort and focus that I've been putting on it is not enough. And that's not to say that I'm blaming myself and my situation, because I know life gets busy and I'm also still working full time and I'm trying to juggle a lot of things at the same time. I know that I haven't given it my full focus and full effort. So 2 months ago, I decided to change that. I re strategized. I looked at how I've been doing my business in the past and how I can change that. I have, what are the things I thought about? What are the things that I can do to change it and inspire massive growth in this business? So, one of the things that I started doing that I decided I've been wanting to do is I started my 30 days live challenge in my Facebook page. I've been wanting to do that, but it was just taking time for me, and I had a lot of excuses, but I finally did it. I finished it. Thank you to everyone who supported it, to who everyone who's left a comment, everyone who shared it and liked it. Thank you, everyone. It's really helped my business grow, not just my business, but also it helped me um, it helped my confidence as well as a person, the way that I talk to people, the way that I delivered my message, and the way that I speak out the flow of my thoughts. So that really helped a lot. So that was kind of one of the first things that I jumped into, is doing the 30 days live challenge, because we all know that doing a live is quite nerve wracking because it's live, so you really have to be able to follow through the flow of your thoughts and be able to deliver it clearly in a way that people are able to absorb your message, people are able to understand you. And because it's live, you have to be able to also be aware of what your energy is, what your vibe is, because you don't want people to be scrolling up your live. You want to get their attention, you want to grab their focus. So that's one of the things, my 30 days live challenge, and it's been really fun. And I do have exciting news as well that I will announce towards the end of this live, so please stay tuned. Another thing that I've done is I've done a 21-day business mastery program for my business. This one was provided in a training platform. I invested in myself. I just paid a small fee to have access to this 21-day business mastery program. And it included every single thing that I needed to grow my business and myself, from the strategies, from the mindset, from how I can scale my business, the technical things, how to talk to future business partners, how to address rejections, how to address motivation as well, and how I can keep myself inspired, how I can manage my time to be more productive. So it has really, really improved how I do my business, and also it inspired consistency in me. And I think that's a common thing that the 30 Days Live Challenge and this 21-day business mastery program that has helped me. It just made me more consistent. I showed up for my business every single day doing my 30 Days Live, whether I'm at home or I'm at work or I'm outside, if I have to do it in public, if I have to do it at work, or in an awkward situation where I just talk a lot in front of strangers around me. I had to do it. I showed up for myself. And the 21-day business mastery program came with exercises as well that I needed to do and I needed to apply, because one thing, learning is one thing, but applying it and implementing it is another thing. So it really, really upgraded the way that I do my business, the way that I organize my systems, the way that I connect, the way that I build connection with people that come to me about this opportunity. So I really worked on my mindset, my self development. I really zoned in on my goals. I really zoned in on my vision and my why and my short-term goals, especially for the first half of 2025. And every single day, I made sure that I was taking action towards these goals. And like what I said, whether it means spending an hour or 2 hours on my business, whether it means going out of my way and doing business when I'm at work, or I'm during my break at work, or even now, today is my day off and my one and only day off. It's Monday today, my Monday mission. And I'm still doing things that are growing in my business. So that really stepped up my game. And over the past 2 months, I have gained, because of all these massive action that I've taken over the past 2 months, I noticed my I've gained more leads in my business. If you don't know what a lead is, it's like potential clients that I will work with, potential people or business partners that ask for more information about this business. I've gained hundreds of leads, and not just leads, they're quality leads. I I was able to create an ad and do specific targeting of where I want my ad to be shown, who I want it to be shown to, the people that I potentially would want to work with. And I've and my ad is working really well, and it's really working 24/7 for me. Even when I'm sleeping, when I wake up, I already get emails from people who are interested. I already get registrations on my website. I get messages saying and asking how they can start and explore this business more. So it's really fulfilling to know that my efforts are the massive action that I'm taking over the past 2 months, and the things that I've decided to do and focus on is is really gaining results. And also over the past half of this year, I've gained a buyer or buyers every single month of 2025. And it's just, for me, I know I still have a really, really long way to go, but I want to take this time and this moment to appreciate and celebrate all my wins, whether it's small, whether it's big. Um, I want to take my time to be grateful and really say thank you to God, the universe, and to myself as well for showing up for myself. So this massive action decision that I've taken has really, really boosted my confidence, has really boosted my motivation. I am dealing with rejection a little bit better now because we know in this business, rejection is something that we can't avoid because not everyone will be ready, not everyone will be open to know more about this business. So I deal with rejection a little bit better. It still affects me, of course. I'm still human, but it doesn't really affect me in a way that it keeps me stuck. I'm able to move forward, move through those rejections, and just think of it as like what they said, rejection is not a no. Rejection is just a redirection. So I'm able to really shift my mindset now and really use my mindset to work for me towards my growth and towards me moving forward. So I just want to take this time to really, really share that to you because I think it's really, really important to celebrate your wins, your progress, whether it's small and whether it's big, whether it's just it's something that most people won't think it's a big thing, but it's important to celebrate it, to acknowledge it, and that's what I'm doing right now. So um, I'm really, really very excited to share all these business updates to you guys. Not to brag, of course, but to show you what is possible when you decide what your what your visions are for yourself, what your goals are for yourself, and when you decide you want to change your life, when you decide that you want to change something for your life, it is possible. It will take time. It will take a lot of patience from you, a lot of hard work, time, effort, and consistency, but it is possible. So I'm really sharing this in the hopes that I could inspire someone out there to just take action and show up for yourself. And last but not the least, I am very, very excited to share that I am very, very soon expanding my business to Australia. We're just working on her paperwork, the contracts, and all the legal stuff and all the logistics that come with this business. So I'm very excited to expand my business in Australia, to be working with this amazing lady that I met through this business, and also another one here in the UK. We're also just in the process of handling their contracts and their paperwork and setting up everything that they need for them to be able to set up their business. So I'm very, very excited for that. My business is growing and I'm excited to really help these people be a part of their journey and just really be able to help them and be a part of their success as well. So those are the business updates that I want to share with all of you. I'm really, really excited, and I think it's a really good way to start this live episode, my solo live episode. It just really put me in a good energy, and hopefully I inspired someone as well out there that it is possible. Your time is coming as long as you show up for yourself, as long as you take action and you take responsibility for the things that you want to achieve. So that's it for my business updates. I hope that inspired you as well. Please, please, again, like what I said, watch until the end because I have a little teaser update of what you can expect from me for the next expect from me and this live series and my business page as well and my online business for the next few weeks. So that's it. So now moving forward, I know I said I am going to share with you all the things that I have learned from interviewing 10 successful online entrepreneurs in this business. So let's get right to it. These are real lessons from real people building freedom in their own terms. So, first thing that I've learned is all of their stories are different, but their mindset is the same. They didn't start in the right mindset at the beginning. They all started in different mindset, but they decided to shift their mindset towards one that will work for them, towards one that will be beneficial for their growth and learning and for them to be able to achieve their goals as well. All of these people, they came from different backgrounds, different professions, different industries. I've interviewed nurses. There was one who was a retired teacher, um, um, a house helper in the Philippines. There was a lab technician, a 22-year-old lab technician in New Zealand. There was a bank manager as well, and I think she was also working with the FBI. And there was one who was a flight attendant and who also climbed up the corporate ladder. And all these people came from different backgrounds, different industries, different strategies. All of them had different stories, but they all had one thing in common. What was the common denominator? It was the grit that they had and the of belief that they had in what is possible for them and the things that they can make happen. They didn't wait to feel ready. They just started with what they had, and they made the most out of it. So all of their stories are different, but their mindset is the same. They didn't wait to feel ready. They just started with what they had and they took action every single day. Reinvention is a powerful thing, and that's another thing that I noticed that is common from these people. Like what I said, they all came from different backgrounds. I am a dancer. Starting an online business, I've never done it before. I didn't have any experience about it, but I chose to reinvent myself. And that's one thing that inspired me as well, to continue reinventing myself. So many of these people, including me, we started with from totally unrelated careers. And some were like full time moms, some were single moms, some were burnt out employees. But what was the key thing and the common thing about these people? They were willing to try something different, even though it didn't make sense to everyone else. They did not let the fear of judgment or the fear of what will other people think about me stop them. They reinvented, they decided that they will reinvent themselves in the hopes that they will be able to achieve their goals and they will be able to achieve a better future, not just for themselves, but also for their families. I've mentioned fear. Another thing that these people, almost 100% of them said that fear will always be there. Fear will never go away. But what's louder than fear? It's action. Action is louder than fear. So all of these people took massive action every single day. All of them said that they were fear of being judged by other people. They were fear of failure. They were scared of failure, and they also were scared of maybe they were just wasting money or they were just wasting time, or they all had a lot of what ifs in their heads. But they moved anyway. They started anyway. They took action anyway. They started scared. They started confused. They started fearful. But they started anyway. That is the key thing, because waiting to be ready 100% will just keep you in the same place. So don't fall for it. Progress loves action. Progress loves courage, not perfection. So have that courage, find that courage in you to take action, because being perfect is not the goal. It's taking action, it's learning and growing every single day. Progress loves courage, not perfection. Success leaves clues, but you have to apply them. I have learned that all of these people had all the opportunities to learn from this business, because, like what I said, like what I've been saying, this business already provides you with the training, the masterminds, the tools, coaching, mentoring, support. Everything is provided for you. But and they did not have to reinvent anything. They did not have to start anything from scratch. They just had to learn it. And all of this is video based. So all you have to do is sit down and watch it. But what sets them apart? Because you can give someone a book to learn something or to educate themselves. But if this person doesn't open the book and read it, and apply it in their everyday lives, that book is just a bunch of paper put together. It's useless. So, what set these people apart? It's execution. Because we live in a world of information. Information is everywhere, but implementation is key. Implementation is everything. If you don't apply the things that you learn from whatever it is, from wherever you are, whatever your situation is, whether you're running a business, whether you're still in school, or whether you're learning something new, you have all this information in your head. But if you don't apply it, if you don't implement it, it's useless. It's just a waste of your effort. So all these people applied it. They duplicated what works. They duplicated what they think is working for other people. They duplicated a system that already works, a proven system that has been working for hundreds and hundreds of people. They did not have to reinvent the wheel. And just like you, if you want to decide to explore this opportunity, you wouldn't have to reinvent the wheel. You wouldn't have to start from scratch. All you have to do is learn everything and have that courage and initiative to apply it, to implement it. And I will be here and the rest of the community to help you as long as you're willing to learn, to grow, and to implement the things that you learn. So success leaves clues, but you have to apply them. That's another thing that I've learned. Self motivation beats self leadership. Self leadership beats motivation, because we all know that motivation fades, because there's a lot of things that happen in our lives, and these people, I've learned from all the stories that they told me, they come from different backgrounds, they come from different situations. Some moved from the Philippines to another country, and that's a whole challenge in itself, because a lot of things happen. Life gets hard, family issues, people experience burnout, people experience setbacks, people experience problems from different aspects of their lives, but they show up anyway. And it's not because they feel motivated, because, like what I said, motivation fades, but because they made a decision, just like what I did 2 months ago. I made a decision to take massive action and full focus towards my vision, my goals, and my business. It's the same thing. It's something that's very important, a very important lesson I've learned from interviewing these 10 entrepreneurs. It's a very common thing. All of them said the same thing. They made it work. They made a decision to take action. They didn't let their current situations, their current setbacks, their current everything that other people might think is can limit them. They didn't let it stop them. They didn't let whatever they're going through in their lives limit them. Whether it's money, whether it's time, whether you think you don't have enough money to invest in this business, whether you think you don't have enough time, whether you think you don't have enough skills or the right skills to do this business, that is something that sounds like an excuse. Those are excuses, because those things you can work towards them. You can work for it. Those things are things that you can change. Those things are things that can um, you can adapt to, that you have control over. You have control over what and where and how you spend your time. You have control over how you spend your money, or where you get it from, or whatever it takes for you to get the money for you to invest in this business. You have control over the decisions you make every single day, because every action that you make is a vote towards the person you wish to become. So if you decide to be lazy today, that is a vote towards a person who doesn't want to take action, towards a person who's not going to achieve their goals. But if you decide, if your action leans towards growth, learning, and reinventing yourself, that is a vote towards a person who is going to achieve success in the future, who is going to achieve things, big things for themselves. That is a vote towards a person who can change their lives for the better, who can create a better future for themselves and their family. So self-motivation, self-leadership beats motivation, because motivation fades. And when motivation fades, what where do you get your your energy from. When motivation fades, discipline and your vision and your strong why will carry you through. Again, I want to say that again. It's very important. When motivation fades, discipline, your vision, and your strong why will carry you through. So make sure to instill that in you. Make sure that you exercise discipline, resilience every single day, because it's muscle memory, and your body, your mind will remember it. And once you have it in you, it will just be muscle memory. It will just come out very naturally. So that's it. And last but not the least, I think this is one of the most beautiful thing that I've learned through these 10 interviews that I've had in the past, and through interviewing these successful entrepreneurs. And I think this is one of the key things that made them successful, that put them where they are now, that has sustained them in this business. And it is that same common goal of giving back. They all wanted to give back to their community. They all wanted to give back to their families. They all wanted to give back to their parents, to the people that they love, to the people that has become a very important part of their life. And once these people saw results, their mission also grew, and their mission expanded not just towards bettering their own lives, but towards bettering other people's lives, not just their families, actually, strangers that they meet online, strangers that they meet through this business. It wasn't just about themselves anymore. It became about their family. It became about freedom. It became about impact and really living their purpose. The shift from I to we is what makes them magnetic, and again, like what I said, sustainable. They shifted from I want this for myself, I need to do this, I need to achieve this, I need to have this, to they shifted it to we need to grow, we need to learn together, we need to help each other, we need to uplift each other and motivate each other. And I think that is what sets them apart. That's another thing that sets them apart. It's their desire to give back. And that to me is very inspiring, because I wouldn't be doing my Monday mission. I called it my Monday mission because this business is a whole mission for me. I'm continuing to rediscover myself, rediscover my purpose, and really live and step into my purpose every single day. And I can feel that it's translating towards how I speak now, towards how I speak to other people, towards how I deliver my message. I have more confidence now in what I do. I have more belief that I am in what I do, whether or not people believe me, whether or not people think that this is still a scam, this online business is still a scam. I have 100% belief in what I do. And I know for a fact that I am living my purpose, that I am here to help. I always say, like what I always say, I'm here to help, I'm here to serve and create a better life for you and me. So those are the things that I have learned. And just saying it out loud, because words have power, saying it out loud and taking this moment to sit down and really reflect and share with you guys what I've learned and everything that I have been inspired because of these past interviews. It's just something very powerful. But let me just take a moment for the comments, some of the comments that I have here. Hi Anna. Thank you for watching from Netherlands. Hi Eileen. Thank you for watching from New Zealand. Thank you guys for your support. Rooting for you and your businesses as well. I've interviewed these two beautiful ladies. Anna is the one from Netherlands who achieved her business and her the growth of her business against all odds. Life was working against her, but she pushed forward and she pushed through. Eileen is the lab technician that I talked to you about, the 22-year-old lab technician that I talked to you about. I am still in awe of how at 22 years old she already has this mindset. So guys, be inspired from all of these people, because these are real people who are living real lives and who are having real results and doing this business. So I hope all of those things that I talked about with you today really inspired you, and really maybe I hope you learned a thing or two in all of the lessons that I've shared. And I am going to continue doing this Monday mission, and I have a lot of interviews lined up for you in the coming Mondays. And interviewing these 10 entrepreneurs, it really reminded me that you don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to decide. You just need to sit down, ask for yourself what you want to happen in your life. Ask yourself what you want to happen in your life. Ask yourself what your goals and visions are. No matter how big it sounds in your head, no matter how impossible it sounds in your head, write it down. Write it down. If you want a big house, if you want to buy a vacation house in Bali, Indonesia, whether it sounds impossible, but if it's something that you really, really, really want, write it down. Because once you write it down and once you have it set in your head and you think about it every single day, and you decide that you are going to take little actions every day towards achieving this goal, you are opening up a lot of opportunities. You are going to be attracting all the things that you will need to make this happen. But first, you have to know what you want. You have to open yourself up to attracting these opportunities that can help you get where you want to go. I hope their stories and this episode and my story remind you that the life you want won't just magically appear, but it can absolutely be built. Let me just say that again and just remind you, just to leave you with something to end this episode, this my first solo episode. The life that you want won't just magically appear, but it can be built. So I hope you had fun watching this episode. I feel pumped up. I feel really motivated, and I feel really energized talking about all the things that I've achieved in my business, all the things that's changed in my business, that is going forward in my business, and all the things that I've learned from interviewing these 10 successful entrepreneurs. I hope it inspired someone out there, and I hope you got as much value as I've been getting from my past interviews through this Monday mission. And I really hope that you continue supporting my Monday mission, continue liking, leaving me a comment, and even just giving my business page a follow. It really, really means a lot to me. It's just a simple thing. It's just a tiny, tiny thing to ask, but it's something that really means a lot to me, and that really helps my business and really helps me to be able to deliver and help other people and inspire other people as well. And I said a while ago that I'm going to give you a little teaser of what you can expect from me for the next coming days. So I'm actually going on holiday starting this Wednesday, June 11. I'm going back to the Philippines. I'm going to Hong Kong first to attend a wedding for a few days, and then I'm going back to the Philippines for a holiday, spend time with my family. And I decided, I had this thought came to me last night before I fell asleep, because my 30 days live challenge was a really big step up, and I've seen results from my 30 days live challenge. I wanted to build momentum from it. So I decided that the entire of my holiday is a total of 20 days. I will go on live every single day, whether if I'll be in Hong Kong, I'll be in the Philippines, or maybe I'll be in the beach, or maybe I'll be with my family, or I'll be with my friends out and about having dinner. I will go on live, and I still haven't structured how I want it to be or what are the things that I will be talking about. It will be a surprise for you, but in general, I want to be able to show all of you how I can bring this business on the go. Because, like what I said a while ago, I'm expanding my business to Australia and here in the UK as well. So I am expecting to be doing business while I'm still on holiday, guiding them, helping them, and really taking them through all the steps that they need, doing their training as well, setting up the things that they need to set up online, teaching them how to create their website and everything. So in the next coming weeks, I will be on holiday, spending time with my family and resting my body and just enjoying myself. But also, I want to show you through the live live that I will be doing every single day during my holiday. I want to show you how I can bring my business on the go, how I can bring it, how I can grow it, how I can do it from anywhere, how I can do it while I'm on holiday, but not taking too much of my time and still be able to spend time with my family and spend time on the things that I want to do while I'm on holiday. So, in the hopes that I can also inspire you to do it, not do it actually, to at least explore it. So that's something that you can look forward, that you can expect from me in the coming days. So that will start in on Wednesday, June 11. So maybe I'll do one when I'm on the plane or when I don't know. I haven't figured it out, but that's something that you can expect. And I want to put it out there already to make myself accountable. There's no backing out already. Actually, this morning, I know I set this live interview for 11 in the morning, but because I was really tired and my body was really tired from this past week of working and past week of 8 shows and performing and dancing, and I had other things that I did as well. I woke up late. I woke up at 11. So then I told myself I won't be canceling. I said 11, but I can still make it at 12. So I got up, I got out of bed, I washed my face, I brushed my teeth, I shook off all the, exhaustion that I'm feeling. I'm drinking my turmeric tea just to give me energy and I decided to make this happen. So if there's one thing that you are going to take out from this live, you are capable of making things happen. It's just all about your mindset. It's just all about getting over yourself, getting over your negative thoughts. I'm going to say the thing that I said again, that I said a while ago again. You, the life that you want, the life that you dream of, it won't just magically appear, but it can also be built. So take action today. If you are interested again in exploring this online business, all you need to do is go to my website, janecarla.com, put your name and email in there, and then you will get instant access in your email, in your inbox, for the link access to the free 20-minute info session that I also watched, that all of us watched, that kickstarted our online business journey. And you can start from there. So your first step is free. And then if you decide you want to explore it more and you want to know more about it and know about the business platform, how you can earn from it, how you can scale it, whether it's real or whether it's legitimate, all the information that you will need will be there. You will just have to pay a small fee of $149 to access our coaching program, our coaching videos. And then this fee of $149 has a 30-day full money back guarantee if you ever change your mind prior to booking your coaching call or your strategy call. So that's it. Those are your first two steps. It's the first step is free. The second step is risk free, because you have a 30-day full money back guarantee if you ever change your mind and if in any case you don't like what you see. So start exploring it. That is your first few steps. I hope I shared something inspiring. I hope you learned a thing or two through this live. It's been 38 minutes of full energy and full inspiration. I inspired myself. Hopefully I inspired someone out there. And again, I hope to see you all again next Monday. I will be in the Philippines by next Monday, but I have a interview lined up for you. I'm very, very excited for that. So thank you for supporting. Thank you for everyone who's watched. Thank you for everyone who's left a comment. My mom left a comment. Hi, Ma. See you very, very, very soon. See you next week. And I hope to see you all again next time. And again, I am here to help. I am here to serve and hopefully create a life that you deserve. See you all again next Monday. Bye, everyone.